but the Packers remain in the dark about the quarterback's future plans. General Manager Brian Gutekunst said he has not spoken to Rodgers since the season ended. While they'd love to have him back, the GM believes backup Jordan Love is ready to start. Even with Trey Lance and Brock Purdy returning, Niners GM John Lynch says San Francisco may need to add another quarterback via the draft, trade, or free agency due to injury concerns with both his young quarterbacks. Lynch also says the team is unlikely to bring Jimmy Garoppolo back. The Falcons definitely aren't bringing back Marcus Mariota. Atlanta released the quarterback Tuesday after just one season, while the Bucs say they'll be releasing running back Leonard Fournette. And the NFC champs have two new coordinators. The Eagles hired former Seahawks assistant Sean Desai as their defensive coordinator, while Brian Johnson was promoted to run the offense. This has been NFL Network Now on the Westwood One Radio Network.
It's not easy being the one everyone counts on to keep your operation running, no matter the weather or supply chain hiccup. But we get you, Raymond in Buffalo, Maria in Miami, and Jules in Troy, taking control of everything that's under your control. At Grainger, we're here for you with high-quality supplies for every industry, plus real-time product availability and access to experts ready to help. Call, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
All investments involve risk, including losses. Past performance does not guarantee future results. Has the stock market slumps and instability this year got you concerned? Would you like a way that could protect your retirement when the markets are down? Gold Alliance would like to give you two free reports, the Inflation Survival Plan and the Stock Market Correction Plan. Both reveal how to protect your savings in uncertain times. It's absolutely free. Don't wait. Call 800-200-2079. 800-200-2079. 800-200-2079.
Well, it's another beautiful day in the neighborhood. It happens to be a Wednesday. Happens to be the first day of March, 2023. February just flew by, didn't it, Jim?
Yeah, literally.
Yeah.
It just went whew.
Yeah, well, I think 70-mile-an-hour winds kind of helped on that, don't you?
That for sure.
Yes. For sure. Okay, let's look back in history. Dr. John Kellogg, the inventor of cornflakes, was born on this date in 1852. Now, of course, Dr. John Kellogg and his brother W.K., Will K. Kellogg, there was, I won't say sibling rivalry, but there was a dispute because Dr. John ran the Battle Creek Sanitarium, and it was a health food he developed, while his brother Will, W.K. Kellogg, said, hey, we can make mega bucks selling this stuff. Yeah. So and
the rest is history.
The rest is pretty much history. Having lived in Battle Creek for about 4 years or so and still have a lot of family in that area, we're a little bit familiar with the story.
And you smelled the town before you got to it, right?
Well, in the mornings, especially in the winters, cold, crisp, clear mornings, you could smell the cornflakes baking. Mm-hmm. And you could also smell when they burned them, which happened on occasion.
Would you like a sample, sir? Yes.
Yeah.
I think we'll pass.
Yeah.
When it burned.
It's kind of like if you remember when Valley Nitrogen was operating, some mornings you'd wake up and your sinuses were immediately cleared by inhaling the ammonia, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, those were the days, huh?
Yeah, okay. You want some birthdays?
Birthdays, we need some.
Okay, singer, actor Harry Belafonte, 96. Singer Mike D'Abo of Manfred Mann, 79. Singer Roger Daltrey of The Who. I'm waiting.
The Who?
Who is 79. Actor Dirk Benedict, he was in the A-Team. He's 78. Actor, director, okay, Opie. And Richie Cunningham and so many other things. He's really cut his chops as a director. Ron Howard is 69. Wow. Actor Catherine Bach, 68. Actor Tim Daly, 67. Actor Brian Bott, 60. Actor Maurice Benard is 60. What's that?
Bott?
Bott?
What did you say?
Who? Actor Russell Wong is 60. Actor Chris Eigeman is 58. Actor John David Cullum, 57. Actor George Eads, 56. Actor Javier Bardem, 54. Actor Jack Davenport is 50. He was in the Pirates of the Caribbean.
Mm-hmm.
Actor Mark Paul Gosselaar, 49. Actor Jensen Ackles, 45. And actor Lupita Nyong'o is 40. And how has he made it this far? Justin Bieber is 29. Remarkable.
I thought he was older than that, but I guess not.
Local birthdays coming up.
My name is Shelley Wilkinson, and I am an Imperial Valley Food Bank board member. When locals need help feeding themselves and their families, they turn to the Imperial Valley Food Bank. As the main distribution center of donated food in Imperial County, we store, rescue, and purchase food in bulk to serve 25,000 people each month at over 30 locations. Help fight hunger and food insecurity in the Imperial Valley by donating online at www.ivfoodbank.org.
We have happy birthday wishes going out today to Bill Browning, Ada Esperanza, Carlos Rodriguez, Cassandra Roldan, Christina Castro, David McKenzie, Doug Russell, Emma Ramirez, Gabriel Ramos, Jennifer Bravo, Jim Cañada, Joe Buzo, Cameron Greer, Leslie Clark, Marcy Rodriguez, Matthew Gibson, Pamela King, Pat Martinez, Raul Moreno, Richie McIlvaney, Robert Tapia, Taylor Elvis Lyon Ramirez, Amy Vollmer, Mary Virgin Rodriguez, and Matthew Neary. Happy birthday from KXO. Tracy's little boy, Taylor, Elvis, is, I believe, 24 today,
I believe you're right. I believe that's the date yesterday that Tracy shared with me.
Okay.
She was telling me that she was 24, but...
Yeah, right, okay. And I'm not going to argue.
No, I'm not either. I just thought I'd share that as a tidbit of information.
Yeah, okay. And I will share there is a 99-year-old man and a 98-year-old woman from Baltimore that have just celebrated 80 years of marriage.
Wow. Amazing.
I can't believe they lasted this long. I mean, not the marriage, but not moving out of Baltimore. So,
you mean you think they should have moved out of Baltimore?
I think so, yeah.
But the Ravens are there.
Yes, I suppose. And the Orioles.
Orioles,
yes. Okay. And what else is going on? Oh, on this date in 1873, E. Remington and Sons began manufacturing the first commercial typewriter. And almost immediately, the new phrase, hunt and peck, entered the lexicon.
Yeah, that's right. So, it became part of the language.
You got it.
Came probably listed in the Webster's Dictionary or something like that.
Or your Funk and Wagnalls.
Funk and Wagnall.
Yes. And you remember Ralph Nader?
Yes, I do. I remember Ralph quite well.
Okay.
We were in Cub Scouts together.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, and well, Ralph Nader is 89 now. He spent his life warning people about things that are hazardous to their health.
Yeah.
Remember?
Yeah. How can I forget the guy? Laughed all the way to the bank.
Yes, and he ran for president.
Yes, more than once.
Yeah, but at his age of 89, there's really only one thing left to worry about. That would be birthdays.
Birthdays, yes.
Okay. We have a look at a CBS News special report, issues with the people that distribute our California news has created issues for us, but we'll get by with a look at CBS World News right now, brought to you by your friends at Lock Air Conditioning and Custom Sheet Metal. Lock, your year-round comfort specialist.
CBS News Brief. TikTok is about to limit your kids' default screen time to an hour a day. CBS's Allison Keyes.
TikTok TikTok says those under the age of 18 will have to enter a passcode after 60 minutes, meaning they'll need to actively decide to extend their screen time.
Insulin is about to get cheaper for diabetes patients. Eli Lilly says it'll cut prices for older medications up to 70%. CBS's Dr. David Agus.
Certain diseases like diabetes require insulin for patients to survive. And the price of insulin has gone up dramatically over the last decade.
Several feet of fresh snow have fallen in the California mountains, adding to staggering totals that have stranded people for days. WCBS meteorologist Craig Allen.
This is either blocking roadways, cutting off major mountain passes, or you just can't get out of your house.
There are blizzard warnings up for the Sierra Nevadas. 100,000 customers have no power. CBS News Brief. I'm Deborah Rodriguez.
Become a Lock Air Conditioning VIP customer and get special pricing on cooling and heating tune-ups all year long. Call today to become a Lock Air Conditioning VIP customer at 760-93-LOCKE. That's 760-93-LOCKE. Lock VIPs receive discounted service and maintenance, discounted repairs, and priority service with prompt service. Lock Air Conditioning is your local York dealer, but they repair it all. So when the need arises, don't hesitate to call Lock Air Conditioning at 760-93-LOCKE. That's 760-93-LOCKE. Lock, the only name in air conditioning for over 40 years. York, install with confidence. Contractor's license number 696216.
Our CBS News update brought to you this morning by Lock Air Conditioning and Custom Sheet Metal for repair, for maintenance, for replacement. Call the experts, Lock Air Conditioning and Custom Sheet Metal. It's the Peanut Patch in Yuma, the Peanut Patch. What a great place. You got some really nice people, Donna and Pat. They're there every day, and you get smiles, and you get to enjoy the Peanut Patch. They're open Monday through Saturday, 9 a.m. till 5 p.m. Yuma time, closed on Sundays. The Peanut Patch with homemade chocolates in either bark or cluster forms. How about fresh English toffee or pecan turtles made from a special recipe from scratch at the Peanut Patch? You will find so many great things waiting for you at the Peanut Patch. And did you know the Peanut Patch offers tours Tuesdays and Fridays? Yeah, you can check it out. Find them on the web, thepeanutpatch.com. And you'll get directions how to get there. The Peanut Patch in Yuma. What a great place to spend a day. And it's page one of the local news, page one of service of El Centro Motors, Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers, 3 locations in the valley to serve you at the Imperial Valley Mall, at the Brawley Auto Center, Highway 86 and Julia Drive, and at El Centro Motors.
Taking a look at the latest in local news for a Wednesday morning. Strong, gusty winds to return to Imperial Valley. George Gale filed this story.
For at least one day, the National Weather Service says a high wind warning will be in effect throughout the day today until 7 o'clock this evening. Forecast for Imperial County is for southwest winds 30 to 40 miles per hour with wind gusts up to 60 miles per hour in some areas. The Weather Service says impacts will be very difficult driving conditions, especially for larger vehicles traveling along roads with crosswinds. Light unsecured objects will become airborne, and a moderate tree and minor structural damage is possible. Lowered visibility will also be a possibility due to the blowing dust and sand. Extra caution is recommended for driving. Reduced winds are expected Thursday, and with light winds on Friday, the first day of the California Midwinter Fair and Fiesta. For Kxo Local News, I'm George Gale.
Imperial County Office of Education is to host the NTSS Institute. Now, the Imperial County Office of Education, this is a 2023 multi-tiered system of supports institute. It happens today. It'll be from 8 a.m. this morning till 3 p.m. at the Imperial County Office of Education Administrative Conference Center on Sperber Road. Fabian Ramirez will present hands-on content to help support the foundation of an inclusive learning environment. Keynote speaker will be Dr. Adolph Brown, who will bring a unique and relevant presentation centered around fostering empathy and social skills. Registration for the event is closed, but more information can be found by emailing Alyssa Carmona at alyssa.carmona@icoe.org. KXO News Time, 7:43.
Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers are here for you. Lube, oil, and filter change, alignments, brakes, batteries, tune-ups, and so much more. Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers. They service all makes and all models, and you never need an appointment. And now, Quick Lane has 3 locations in the Valley. In the Brawley Auto Center, Highway 86 and Julia Drive, at El Centro Motors, and now at the Imperial Valley Mall. Quick Lane, ready to serve.
Continuing with more local news, the California Midwinter Fair and Fiesta, well, they open this Friday. Here's more on that story.
This is the 115th edition of the fair. The theme this year is Feel the Groove. The fair runs from March 3rd through March 12th. There is still time to purchase discounted pre-sale tickets. After March 2nd, tickets will sell for full price. Until then, tickets are being sold online only. Admission tickets are $8 for adults and $6 for children and seniors. Full price is $10 for adults and $8 for children and seniors. Carnival presale wristbands are also available online for $38. Online ticket sales are available throughout the fair. And once the fair opens on March 3rd, tickets will also be available for purchase at the gates. The online purchases can be made at a link on the fair's webpage, ivfairgrounds.com. Family value packs make a return this year as well and will be available only at the fair box office in Imperial. After 3 years of cutbacks due to the pandemic, this year will be a full-fledged fair. For KXO Local News, I'm George Gale.
That concludes this edition of Local News. Stay with us for Page 2 coming up.
Page 1 of the local news, a service of Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers with 3 locations in the Valley. Remember, Quick Lane services all makes and all models, and you never need an appointment.
KXO AM 1230 can help you publicize your nonprofit group's upcoming events, and we're happy to do it at no charge. To take advantage of our offer, we ask that you let us know about the event at least 2 weeks ahead of time. Write down the important information. You know, who, what, where, when, and so on. Include a name and phone number of a contact person and mail or deliver the information to KXO, 420 Main Street, El Centro, California, 92243. Our email address is kxoamfm@kxoradio.com. The information you supply may be used as community news, public service announcements on the KXO info line, or on our website. If you're paying for promotion with another advertising medium, we do offer special nonprofit group rates to promote your event. KXO AM 1230 wants to work with you and your community group to make our Imperial Valley a better place. Tell us what's going on and we'll tell everyone else. KXO AM 1230, here to make a difference in the Valley.
Page 2 of the local news, served by Kxo Sushi Bar and Grill in Imperial. Great Japanese food. They specialize in sushi rolls.
Continuing with more local news this morning, the first annual WOW Women of Wonder Gala is coming up. George Gale explains.
It is being hosted by the Chamber of Commerce for Greater Brawley. The event will be held at the Casablanca venue on East Highway 80 near Hodeville. There will be 6 awards to outstanding women in the county. The nominees are in. They are currently voting on outstanding women nominated in the 6 categories. You could vote on the Chamber's Facebook page or on the Chamber's website. The gala will include the award ceremony, gala dinner, and guest speakers. Contact the Chamber for reservations and more information. For KXO Local News, I'm George Gale.
Registration and titling. It is for mobile home and manufactured homeowners. It is an El Centro mobile office event. The California Department of Housing and Community Development will have knowledgeable representatives on hand to assist in completing registration and titling forms, processing electronic payments, and answering your registration and titling questions. It is a 2-day event, March 15th, 1 to 5 p.m., and March 16th from 8 a.m. until 8 p.m. Both days at the Imperial County Admin Office. That's 940 West Main Street, Conference Room C and D in El Centro. Continuing with more local news, an invitation to artists and creativities. Here's more on that story.
Imperial County artists and cultural professionals are encouraged to attend the informational session. They will be discussing the opportunity for multiple people to receive approximately $33,333 in state grant funding to develop and implement media outreach and engagement campaigns that increase public awareness on specific regional issues. The Far South Border North artists and cultural practitioners in Community Grant will hold the discussion session. The session will be on Thursday, March 9th at 6 p.m. inside the Imperial Valley Food Bank's community rooms located at 486 West Ayton Road in Imperial. For KXO Local News, I'm George Gale.
We'll be back with a look at the weather.
K Sushi Bar and Grill, serving you fresh and delicious Japanese food. Also giving you great customer service and a menu full of items for everyone's appetite. Check out their unique Estates sushi rolls, one for each of our 50 states. And come join them with their famous sake bomb, a thrilling event with James Chingon. Make a group reservation at their cozy patio or cater at K Sushi Bar and Grill, 416 South J Street in Imperial. Or call in your order at 760-355-4440. Visit them at KSushiBarandGrill.com.
Here's Carroll Buckley with the weather update.
According to the National Weather Service, a potent weather system will affect the region through early tomorrow, delivering strong winds as well as rain. More tranquil weather will then return and prevail through at least early next week. A gradual warming trend is expected by the upcoming weekend, which will push temperatures back to near normal by the latter half of the weekend through early next week. 67 our high yesterday, 47 the overnight low. Wind gusts peaked at 40 miles an hour. Mostly sunny today with a high near 63. Very windy, south winds 15 to 25 miles an hour, becoming west 25 to 35 miles an hour with gusts as high as 55 miles an hour. There is a 60% chance of precipitation, mainly before 2 p.m. Tonight, mostly clear with a low around 42. West winds 25 to 30 miles an hour, with gusts as high as 45 miles an hour. Those winds decreasing after midnight to 15 to 20 miles an hour. Thursday, sunny with a high near 69. West-northwest wind 10 miles an hour, becoming north-northeast in the afternoon. We could have gusts as high as 20 miles an hour. 52 degrees, 62% relative humidity, wind out of the east-southeast 5 to 10 miles an hour. Page 2 of the local news and the weather, served by K Sushi Bar and Grill in Imperial. Check out the daily lunch specials and the dinner menu that features 16 different entrees. K Sushi Bar and Grill, just off Highway 86 in Imperial.
Stop by your neighborhood grocery outlet for deals you won't believe. This week, have a healthy snack with an Oberto salami and smoked provolone cheese tray. Just $1.99 each. That's a savings of up to 72% versus traditional grocery stores. Also, save big on chicken. Sanderson Farms boneless, skinless chicken breast fillets are just $1.99 a pound. That's a savings of up to 50%. Offers good through March 7th.
Grocery Outlet Bargain Market.
It's Sports Time, brought to you by Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District, an affiliate of the Scripps Health Network, working together to provide you the best care. Well, the Lakers, without King James, lost to the Grizzlies 121-109. King James has a bad foot. The Wizards whipped the Hawks 119-116. Bucks beat the Nets 118-104. Raptors rolled over the Bulls 104-98. Nuggets topped the Rockets 133-112. Kings over the Thunder, 123-112. Pacers nipped the Mavericks, 124-122. Spurs topped the Jazz, 102-94. Warriors ran past the Trailblazers, 123-105. And the Timberwolves topped the Clippers, 108-101. In men's college basketball, the Aztecs just having trouble handling success. San Diego State lost to Boise State 66-60.
Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District, ready to serve you and your family for all your healthcare needs. Let our team of dedicated physicians guide you on your journey to better health. Pioneers is a recognized leader in healthcare and has more than 10 health centers and clinics throughout the Imperial Valley. When the need arises, don't hesitate to come and see us. We have services and locations in Calexico and Brawley, and of course, our award-winning hospital, Pioneers Memorial. For more information on all of Pioneer's services, visit pmhd.org today.
Well, let's take a look at baseball. It's final. The Padres and Manny Machado have signed the contract. And let's see. Oh, Joe Musgrove broke his big toe in the gym. He's out for at least 2 weeks. Another example of why I do not work out. You get hurt in the gym. Yeah, so you just don't want to do that. And also in news from the Padres and veteran infielder Rougned Odor have agreed to a minor league deal. Jumping over to the NFL, the Seattle Seahawks are looking to draft a quarterback. Well, they're working to re-sign Pro Bowl quarterback Geno Smith, but general manager John Schneider and coach Pete Carroll said that isn't going to stop them from taking a hard look at this year's quarterback crop. That's it for Sports Time, brought to you this morning by Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District. Log on to pmhd.org for more information about Pioneers.
Thank you for choosing Imperial Printers Rocket Copy. In today's highly competitive business climate, your company's image is important. The printed materials your company uses conveys a major part of that image. Our graphic designers have the talent and expertise to create a lasting impression for your business. Imperial Printers Rocket Copy offers virtually any type of business solution to meet your needs, from business cards and stationery to computer forms, full-color brochures, and posters. Let our excellent service and attention to detail provide the best impression for you. Locally owned and operated, Imperial Printers Rocket Copy has locations near you at 430 West Main Street and 100 South 11th Street in El Centro and 184 South Plaza in Brawley.
Financial news and a brief look at the weather brought to you by Southwest Security, a locally owned company protecting you and your property. Southwest Security also offering live scan fingerprinting to the public. As consumers pulled back on their holiday spending amid biting inflation, it seems that Kohl's dropped off many shoppers' lists. Sales at Kohl's stores, open for at least 1 year, dropped 6.6% during the holiday quarter. The retailer also lost $302 million during the quarter. The losses drove Kohl's stock down about 8% during pre-market trading early today. Kohl's is caught in an uncomfortable middle ground between discount and high-end retailers, which leaves it particularly vulnerable to consumers' shifting spending patterns, according to economists. Meanwhile, Nissan is recalling more than 700,000 SUVs that can accidentally shut off while driving. The Rogue and Rogue Sport compact SUVs are being recalled. Some model year 2016 through 2020 Nissan Rogue and 2017 through 2022 Rogue Sports have jackknife-style keys, the type of which the metal blade of the key flips out from within a plastic key fob. and internal joint in the key can weaken over time, allowing the key to accidentally fold while in use, shutting off the car. Taking a look at the Dow, it's up 20 points at 32,673. The S&P 500 off 10 at 39.60. The NASDAQ down 38 at 11,418. Gold up 11.90 an ounce. Oil up 36 cents per barrel.
Hi, this is Jason Jackson, owner of Southwest Security. 2 years ago, I opened Southwest Postal, offering you 24-hour access 365 days a year. So if you're tired of dealing with the inconvenience of our post office hours and you would like to be able to get your mail when you want, Saturdays, Sundays, holidays, in the middle of the night, then come visit us at Southwest Postal with 24-hour staff. Plus, we're also your local FedEx, DHL, and Postal Service Center. We even offer text message and email notification when you receive your mail. Southwest Postal at the corner of 4th and Heil in El Centro.
It will be mostly sunny today with a high near 63. Very windy. South wind 15 to 25 miles an hour, becoming west 25 to 35 miles an hour, with gusts as high as 55 miles an hour. There is a 60% chance of precipitation, mainly before 2 p.m. Tonight, mostly clear, a low around 42. West winds 25 to 30 miles an hour, gusting as high as 45 miles an hour. Those winds decreasing to 15 to 20 miles an hour after midnight. Thursday, sunny with a high near 69. West-northwest wind around 10 miles an hour, becoming north-northeast in the afternoon. Wind gusts could reach 20 miles an hour. And right now downtown we have 52 degrees, 61% relative humidity, wind out of the southeast at 5 to 10 miles an hour. And despite the forecast for today and tomorrow, Friday, the opening of the fair, weather's going to be perfect. Yeah, good weekend to go to the fair. Financial news and the weather brought to you by Southwest Security Services, offering 24-hour-a-day post office boxes at Southwest Postal. You'll find them at the corner of 4th and Heil in El Centro.
The best oldies on the radio. KXO El Centro on AM 1230. KXO.
This is CBS News on the Hour, sponsored by Steele.
I'm Steve Kafin. Congress is being told the government has to do more and do it soon to get on top of the deadly fentanyl crisis. Retired DEA agent Derek Maltz.
Where the hell is the Department of Education? Where are the public service announcements? Why can't the White House team up with professional athletes and celebrities to get video reels to the kids on social media? Because that's what they'll see, and that's what they'll respond to. Protecting the kids must be number one.
It's still snowing in Northern California, Sierra Nevada. Several feet are on the ground already, leaving roads blocked, power out, and some people stuck at home.
This is the real deal, and there's a lot of people in need up here. It's just a matter of who runs out of food first.
CBS's Jonathan Vigliotti.
In Yosemite National Park, park rangers confirming some areas there getting 15 feet of snow. Interstate 80, a major thoroughfare here in the Sierra Nevadas, remains closed today, and officials are warning drivers to not try to bypass road closures, not only the threat of snow on the ground, but the very real threat of potential avalanches.
A House committee has just voted to give President Biden the power to ban the Chinese-owned TikTok app on federal devices. Its future is not clear in the full House and Senate. And as CBS's Allison Keyes tells us, TikTok is seemingly aware of its influence on kids.
TikTok says those under the age of 18 will have to enter a passcode after 60 minutes, meaning they'll need to actively decide to extend their screen time. If the teen chooses to turn off the new limit and spends more than 100 minutes on TikTok per day, they'll be prompted to set a daily screen limit for themselves.
The transport minister in Greece has resigned after the deadly collision of a passenger train and a freight train. At least 36 people were killed, dozens injured. Passengers are describing the aftermath.
It was chaos. Tumbling over, fires, cables hanging, broken windows, people screaming.
President Biden has nominated Julie Su to be his new labor secretary, a current deputy in the department. Secretary Marty Walsh is leaving to head up the NHL Players Association. New prices haven't been finalized, but a major drug maker is set to provide relief to diabetics who deal with the high cost of insulin. CBS's Dr. David Agus.
Eli Lilly, which makes about a quarter of the world's insulin, has announced that starting now, it'll be easier to get discounts on its products. And by the end of the year, there'll be this dramatic cut in all of its diabetes insulin products.
Prices for the most commonly prescribed insulin and one other will be slashed by around 70%. Wall Street right now, the Dow is up 10 points. The S&P is down 10 points. This is CBS News.
Nobody should have to pay for one-size-fits-all insurance coverage. Liberty Mutual customizes your car and home insurance so you only pay for what you need. Liberty Mutual Insurance.
I had a nighttime routine for my frequent heartburn. I would drink milk, I would sleep upright with more pillows, but that painful burning stayed. So I made Prilosec OTC part of my morning routine. With just one pill each morning, Prilosec OTC prevents excess acid production, blocking heartburn day and night. Now I have a new nighttime routine. I call it sleeping.
One pill a day, 24 hours, zero heartburn. With Prilosec OTC. It's possible while taking Prilosec OTC. Use as directed for 14 days to treat frequent heartburn, not for immediate relief.
Gain presents a tale of longing and long-lasting scent. Dear love of my life, we were on the 12B bus when I caught a whiff. A scent so fresh, so life-changing, I had to find its source. I didn't know if you were the woman in the pink freshly washed cardigan or the retired mailman next to me, but I knew one of you was my soulmate. Ah, the scent of Gain Flings. Add Gain scent beads for an even longer-lasting scent.
Words some of us have now been using have found an official place online.
Accepted any advice from a petfluencer lately? It's one of the terms just added to dictionary.com. It refers to online influencers who use their animals to gain followers. Another addition, rage farming, defined as using inflammatory content to spark a social media response. Other new additions, pinkwashing, when corporations support LGBTQ rights, and hellscape, used to describe the current state of the world. Deborah Rodriguez, CBS News.
Online speculation about the origins of COVID-19 is soaring after a new report from the Energy Department and comments from the FBI director suggesting the coronavirus that caused the disease may have leaked from a Chinese lab. Online conversations about the lab leak theory are up more than 100,000%. Steve Kathan, CBS News.
I can't believe tax season is here already. Look at all this info I have to enter.
Phil's small accounting firm is growing in numbers.
Why didn't I take that typing class in high school?
A data entry specialist could really help him in a crunch.
I got blisters on my fingers.
Indeed can help him hire great people fast.
I need Indeed.
Indeed you do. You can schedule and conduct virtual interviews all from your employer dashboard. Visit Indeed.com/credit and get $75 towards your first sponsored job. Terms and conditions apply.
I'm probably okay to have one more drink before I drive home. I'm probably okay. I open the window to stay alert. Probably okay. I just popped some gum in my mouth. Step out of the car, please. I probably made a mistake.
Probably okay isn't okay when it comes to drinking and driving. If you see a warning sign, stop and call a cab, a car, or a friend. Buzzed driving is drunk driving. A message brought to you by NHTSA and the Ad Council.
And now, more of the best oldies on the radio.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it for
Carroll Buckley.
Things he says and like you can connect to them.
AM 1230 KXO.